Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about a stat that doesn't get talked about a lot because, well, it hasn't happened in quite some time, and that is someone getting a quadruple double. Now, it's been done five times only throughout NBA history, but it's only been done by 4 players because, well, Hakeem Olajuwon did it twice. It's just crazy to think that he did it twice and literally nobody else can even get. Now, getting a triple-double itself isn't easy. I mean, it seems to be becoming more common nowadays. You know, Russell Westbrook averaged a triple-double. Jokic is averaging a triple-double right now. Luka gets triple-doubles, LeBron. So it definitely is more common, but that still doesn't make a quadruple double any easier. So let's quickly talk about the players who accomplished this, and that was Nate Thurmond, who had 22 points, 14 rebounds, 13 assists, and 12 blocks. Alvin Robertson, who had 20 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, and 10 steals. Hakeem Olajuwon had 29 points, 18 rebounds, 10 assists, 11 blocks. And then him again, 18 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists, and 11 blocks. And then lastly, David Robinson with 34 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and 10 blocks. As we can see, the last time this was achieved was by David Robinson in 1994. So obviously it's been such a long time since this stat has been achieved, and it's just interesting to note that Alvin Robertson is the only guard who actually achieved this stat. And when I talk about the players who I think who can achieve this, most of them are forwards. There's only 2 guards in the whole category. So first, let's talk about the honorable mentions, and I think that is Anthony Davis, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Jokic, Ben Simmons, and LeBron James. Now, any of these players obviously are honorable mentions for a reason. They definitely could achieve this goal, but I think there are 3 other players who might have a slight edge. So let's talk about the first candidate who I think can achieve this goal, and that is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis is a top pick for a lot of people. I mean, for obvious reason, he puts up crazy stats. I think we can easily assume he gets the rebounds and points without a doubt. Although he only averages 5 assists per game, he's had triple doubles before, and he's a decent passer, and you know, he can drive to the paint, kick out to open shooters. They have a lot of good 3-point shooters on the Bucks. So I think it's definitely achievable for him to get the 10 assists. Now let's take a look at Giannis' stats for a second. The crazy part is, you would think when he goes down from 36 minutes per game to 32 minutes per game, that his rebounds and all that kind of stuff will go down. But in reality, they actually went up. His rebounds went up to 12.5 and his assists went up to 5.9. And then last year, his minutes went down even more to 30 minutes per game, and his rebounds went up even more to 13.6. So clearly, it doesn't matter if he plays less minutes because he's still getting the stats and he's stuffing the stat sheet. So it's reasonable to assume he can get a triple-double, and then I think the stat that he would have the most trouble with would be getting blocks. I don't think he would do it with steals. I think he would achieve it with blocks if he was going to get a quadruple-double. Remember, Giannis is the reigning defensive player of the year. He's super athletic. He's obviously a great defender. He doesn't give up on plays. Like, he will run you down the court and get those sneaky blocks. And that's just in addition to him being naturally gifted and athletic and being able to block shots in general. On a perfect night, I could see Giannis getting 10 blocks. I mean, his career high is 7, so he was right there. On December 31st, 2016 versus the Bulls is when he has career high 7 blocks. So I mean, 3 more and then get your points, assists, and rebounds? I could see it. I know I said that I don't think steals would be the category where he gets it. I think it would be more so blocks. But his career high in steals is 5, so you know, it's a possibility, but I do think it would be blocks. Right now, Giannis is averaging 27.2 points, 10.2 rebounds, 5.3 assists, 1.2 steals, and 1.1 blocks. So those are great numbers right there, and we just know what he's about. So don't be surprised if at some point in his career, like I'm saying, I'm not predicting it to happen because we've had great players, like amazing players who haven't achieved the stat in years either. You know, Shaq, Kobe, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not saying he's definitely going to do it, but he has a shot. So next, let's talk about the second player who I think can achieve this goal. And this is someone who people tend to, in my opinion, sleep on a little bit. And he's not in the category for best player in the world, but that is Draymond Green. Don't sleep on Draymond Green. He may not get 20 points per game like Giannis, but that doesn't stop him from being a top candidate. Ironically though, the points might be the hardest part for him because if you don't remember, he actually got a triple-double without points. Yes, he had a triple-double without points. He was the first player in NBA history to record a triple-double without getting 10 points. He had 12 rebounds, 10 assists, and 10 steals. He also had 5 blocks in that game, just so you know. He's halfway there, you know. Maybe he would have gotten a quadruple-double without points. How crazy would that be? He ended up with just 4 points that night. Can you just imagine if he just scored 6 more points? Like, he literally would have had the goal. I'm pretty sure I was watching that game too, and I was like, is this the night? Like, is a quadruple-double about to happen? Draymond Green is just very special, and people, like I said, I think they sleep on him. Draymond's ability to affect the game without scoring doesn't always show up in the box score, and that's why people tend to forget about him. But at the same time, sometimes it does, and he gets this kind of achievement. He's always in the passing lanes. He can read players' tendencies super well, and when he's on defense, it definitely helps him get steals. I think it's definitely possible that he can achieve it with blocks too, because he's an excellent defender, Defensive Player of the Year. So could he get it with blocks? Maybe. I actually don't know which category he would be more likely to get it in. I think it might be steals. Listen, like I said earlier, maybe he'll do it with rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals and not get the points. That would be ridiculous. Right now, Draymond's averaging 4.3 points, 5.3 rebounds, 6.9 assists, and 1.3 steals. Now, obviously, we have to keep in mind that he was out for the first few games. The team is all brand new, so they're all getting acclimated to each other. So the stats are a little bit, I wouldn't say off, but, they're still adjusting. Excluding last year, when, Steph only played 5 games, Draymond was in and out of the lineup, Klay was out for the season, Draymond has led the Warriors in assists since 2015-2016, and he's always been top 2 in the rebounds for the team as well. And now the last player who I think can achieve this goal is Luka Doncic. Remember, Luka is still so young, but he's putting up crazy numbers. It just seems like he gets a triple-double all the time. He's averaging 27.2 points, 9.9 rebounds, 9.3 assists, and 1.1 steals. I think it's reasonable to assume that he'll get the points, rebounds, and assists on any given night. Like I said, he seems to always be getting a triple-double. I know he doesn't every game, but it just feels like it. I think the category he would obviously get the 10 in would be steals. He's not much of a shot blocker. He's not the best defender. And he's not short. I think he's 6'7", but he's not a rim protector, so I don't think it'll be blocks. It would definitely have to be steals for him. His career high in steals has been 4 so far, but remember, like I said, he's only been in the league a couple of years, so he has plenty of time to raise that career high. With time, he'll learn how to pick people's pockets better, find ways to get more steals, and read players' tendencies better. Plus, he is the clear #1 option for the Mavs, and the person they're definitely looking to build around. Porzingis is back healthy now, but he's dealt with injuries and being in and out of the lineup, and of course I don't wish injury upon any player, but if Porzingis happens to be out again for a short period of time, maybe that'll be Luka's opportunity to achieve this. And again, like I said, he's only been in the league a couple of years, so he has so many opportunities to even get to this goal. Luka is only 21, remember that. And don't get me wrong, Giannis is still in his prime too and has a lot of chances as well, but Luka, like I said, is only 21. 21! Think about LeBron. I know he's an anomaly, but he's at 36. And he's still playing at an elite level. So if we just take that number, Luka has 15 years to achieve this goal. He's already got pretty much the points, rebounds, and assists down. You don't think in 15 years he can get the steals? I definitely think it's a possibility. So like I said, it's been a long time since this stat has been achieved, about 26, 27 years. So I think maybe there might be another quadruple double coming up at some point in the next decade. Maybe. And there you have it. That is my analysis on a quadruple double. Let me know in the comments down below who you think is most likely to achieve a quadruple double next. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you next time. Bye.